Jayhawks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field first today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
That's caught. It's Branch. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play-action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Jayhawks offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their...
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle.
Makes the grab on the right. Here he goes. Touchdown, Dogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Finds the tight end, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Looking for room. It's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Stockton. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they throw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Creates a little room. Got the 1st down and more. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Finds his man. It's Pickett. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense now. They haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
The Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice game. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Daniels. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. They'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Jayhawks will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going for the big play. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So LSU's offense will be the first to dial up both ways in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown.
Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. LSU right back to the line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Shoot up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Kansas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks like they were going in for the easy touchdown, but he puts it on the ground. Everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, David. He was able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on, jumps on the football, and gets a touchdown.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. LSU quick to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this...
He's going to fire deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Creates a little space. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Split backs here. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's Williams.